Hi, my name's Jocelyn Brenner. My role with Canberra PCYC is team leader for two programs. One program is the Need and Nena Network mentoring program, and the second program is providing case management to fee-for-service or NDIS core support clients. If I concentrate on the mentoring role that I do, what I'm trying to do in that role is bring together young people who are vulnerable, who need a little bit of extra support, who need a positive role model in their life, and members of the community who have volunteered their time to provide that extra assistance to our young people, keeping in mind what PCYC is all about, and that is about building better futures for these kids. What we're trying to do with the mentoring program is to reduce people going into the juvenile justice system, helping them to either re-engage or remain engaged in their education, and all the time looking at helping them to make better choices in their life so that they have better opportunities moving forward. With the second role that I undertake, we look at providing case support to people who require a little bit of additional assistance to manage their anxieties, to look at perhaps some of the everyday activities that they have to undertake. Could be as simple as exercise regime, it could be about their living situation and how they can improve that, it could be around their mental health or their general health stability. Basically, it's just an additional person again in their life to help them to achieve the goals that they've identified and that they've indicated. What I really dislike seeing young children go through, or young kids go through, is that questioning of their own value and their own worth, where they, for whatever reason, whether it's through history of past circumstances or whatever the reason being, that they don't have the confidence in themselves, they don't believe that they are valuable or that they are valued. And so linking them in with PCYC actually gives them that opportunity to recognise that they are valued members of our community, can certainly make a contribution, and that they have the opportunity to make improvements in their life and become more self-valued people. The thing that I really like about working with Canberra PCYC is that it is a very varied role, varied position, just by talking about those two roles that I've had. But I've certainly done a lot more than that in my role, and it gives you the opportunity to interact with members of our community on very different levels. As I said before, we've got people who are the volunteers that come to me and say, what can I do, what can I help with people in our community, particularly the young people who are willing to give up their time and come along and assist where they can. And you've also got the young people who make changes in their lives. For example, today I just happened to be walking back from lunch and I heard someone call out to me in the car park, and it was a previous client who was very happily telling me about how they had a job at the moment, how they were had minimised their alcohol intake, and that they were doing driving lessons, and that they were very, very positive, and it was a much different person than the person that young gentleman was when he first came into our program. Had a lot more self-confidence, and was certainly very pleased to be telling me about these good things in his life. So it's those little things, it's those little changes that you recognise in people, that you see in people, and it's also about seeing groups of our community coming together in a positive way that really bring about job satisfaction, and that's probably what gives me the most pleasure in working in this role, where you feel that, albeit only very little part of what you do, but you're actually giving these people some skills and some tools and some confidence so that they can go on and be very important and valued members of our community.